The Pain of Birth, Awakening Through Struggle. Part 1. Tell me, seeker of the hidden path, have you noticed how life presses hardest just before a breakthrough? Why is it that the moments of deepest anguish often become the gateways to our greatest light? Carl Jung left us a key, a whisper of eternal wisdom. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. These words may sound severe, but they are not a curse. They are a map carved in struggle, written in wounds, and sealed by the labor of the soul. We dream of awakening as a golden sunrise, warm, soft, welcoming. But awakening rarely enters like that. No, true consciousness arrives like thunder. It crashes into our illusions, tears down the fragile walls of false certainty, and drags us through the narrow canal of transformation. Awakening is not soft. It is fire. It is earthquake. It is birth. Think of the very beginning of life itself. Birth is not calm. It is not painless. It is contractions, pressure, trembling, the cry of both mother and child. And yet, through that cry, through that gasp of pain, the miracle of life begins. So it is with the awakening of consciousness. The psyche labors. The heart resists. The shadow trembles to stay hidden. But still, the pain becomes the midwife of transformation. You cannot evolve by clinging to comfort. You cannot awaken by avoiding suffering. You cannot see truth by hiding in illusion. Pain pulls you apart, not to destroy, but to remake. It dismantles your shell so that something greater may emerge. Every struggle you endure is the soul stretching, reaching for more life, more depth, more truth. Without hunger, we would not seek nourishment. Without thirst, we would not seek water. Without suffering, we would not seek meaning. This is why Jung insisted that pain is not the enemy. It is the sacred companion of awakening. It is the river you must cross, the fire you must walk through, the storm you must endure, if you are to step into the larger self waiting on the other side. Stay with me, traveler, for this journey is not over. The shadow has more to reveal, and the descent has more to teach. But before we dive deeper, if these words touch the flame within you, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Your presence here keeps this circle alive. Now, let us step beyond the threshold. The struggle continues, but so does the awakening. Part 2. Carl Jung often spoke of the shadow, the hidden, repressed side of our nature. The parts we deny, the feelings we silence, the desires we fear, the wounds we carry in silence. To meet the shadow is to meet pain, for it confronts us with all we would rather not see. Our jealousy, our rage, our loneliness, our masks. And yet here lies the paradox. The shadow does not rise to destroy us. It rises to complete us. The pain is not a punishment. It is a signal, the sign that your shadow is knocking, begging for integration, calling you toward wholeness. And when you open that door, you are not diminished. You are expanded. This is the path of every myth, every great story. The hero always descends before they rise. The cross comes before the resurrection. The abyss comes before the flight. The underworld must be entered before the crown is won. Pain is not the villain of the story. It is the initiator. It drags us down not to bury us, but to plant us. And from that soil, something greater is born. The wound becomes the womb. The scar becomes the scripture. The tear becomes the teacher. So I tell you, beloved seeker, when life weighs heavy, when your heart breaks, when shadows press in, you are not being punished. You are being initiated. You are in labor. Your soul is birthing new consciousness. The contractions you feel are not death throes. They are the rhythm of new beginnings. The darkness is not your enemy. It is the womb of transformation. The tears you shed are watering the ground of your awakening. Do not mistake your suffering for meaningless cruelty. It is the sacred chisel shaping you into truth. It is the holy fire purifying your essence. It is the passage that only the brave dare walk. Reflections. So, dear soul, do not curse your pain. Do not flee from it. Do not numb it away. Meet it, honor it, and walk through it as a sacred teacher. For the pain of birth is the price of awakening. The shadow's struggle is the crown of wholeness. The breaking is the blessing, and the wound is where the light enters. The pain you bear today may be the very threshold of your awakening tomorrow. You are not broken. You are not defeated. You are reborn. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And join me on this path of inner fire, where every struggle hides a seed of awakening.